All right, there we go. We all here. Can you guys hear my voice? Can you guys hear my voice? What's up, Strato? So the boys are back in town. Yep. Landon, what's up? What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up, J Smooth? What's going on? What's up, Kami? What's going on? Cool, cool, cool. Everybody can hear my voice loud and clear, loud and clear. Oh man, we got so much going on, man. So much going on. Uh this year, man. 2025 is going to be a good year. Um I made it I made it a point to where 2025 is going to be I'm going to hustle. Like let me put it this way. I'm going to hustle as hard as I can. I'm going to push myself to the limits. To the limits I never pushed myself before. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be painful, but there's so many things that has to be accomplished this year in my life, and not just my life, but Venus and Ryan Comics in itself. Like Venus and Ryan Comics is going to be something that I'm going to double down on even harder and really push this thing because this is something that I really want to do and test myself to see do I have what it takes. You know what I'm saying? To not only just run a business, but to create something that can resonate with everyone or resonate with the world. You know, this is a dream that I've always had, and I want to see what I can do, you know? So yeah, man, it's going to be pretty hard, it's pretty rough, man. I'm tired right now. I had so much I had to do today, which we'll be talking about. Crystal clear. Yo, what's up, Ruin? Let's wait for more of you guys to come in. Yeah, I just want to update you guys of what's going to be going on here on the channel, the stream and everything like that as well. To get all this stuff. Oh, we got some more. Let me see what else we got. We got Yoko. What's up? What's up? And we also got Omega. What's going on? You were making it through this, man. Thanks, thanks. Okay, let me see what Landon says. 1 second. My artist. Oh wait, hold up. It didn't go through. Wait, hold up. What the hell's going on, man? Yeah, hold on. I'm just Discord. Oh, there we go. It came through. Stupid ass Discord. 1 second. This is my artist. We talking about some VK stuff. We already planning. We already talked about chapter 2 already. As I said before, the scripts for chapter 2 is already done. So we already getting these because there's gonna be new characters and stuff. 1 second. Let me what Landon says. Just so you know, I haven't played Xenoblade 2 and 3 yet. So I may have to put on hold watching your videos in series like I did with the video you put up today. Well, I don't really do any spoiler. There's no spoilers. It's just it's just me talking about why I love the Zeno series and where it could possibly go. I don't really spoil anything. I don't really talk about anything. I show some clips here and there, but it's out of context. So you don't really see a lot of Xenoblade stuff. Yeah, Xenoblade stuff, you see stuff in there, but I don't go into like detail about the game itself. It's just why I resonate with the series, why it inspired me, and what I hope to see moving forward into the future of Xenoblade. Now I'm gonna do a pure on retrospective, meaning that I'm gonna go a deep dive into each of the Xeno games itself. That's gonna be at a later time though, because those type of retrospectives, those take hours. It takes time to do. But that's just me. It just I give you a brief history of Zeno in that, but it don't really spoil anything. So you're safe to watch it. Don't make it, man. Thanks. Have you played as Human Torch? Have you played as Human Torch? No, I haven't played Rivals yet. Seven. I haven't installed, but I just haven't played it. Yo, what's up, Jonan? I'm excited for my signed comic in the future. Dope, dope, dope. So yo, my boy Mugen Lord shadow dropping the stream when I was playing to turn into Monday Night Raw in a half an hour, but nah, Mugen takes priority. Oh man, thanks, man. What's up, Donis? What's going on, man? Still at work. I get off in less than 30 minutes. Oh, what's up, Talcum? Anyway, can't wait to see those comics to come in my hands. Oh yeah, so we're gonna talk about that in a second. We're gonna get all that. So I've been getting notifications from your Kickstarter and my Gmail. Yes, pay attention to your Gmail. Please pay attention to that. It's very important. We're gonna get into that in a second. I know you love some Gundam Wing, but whatever, American. I wouldn't say I love like I grew up on Gundam Wing. Like Gundam Wing is boring. I'm gonna be honest with you. I grew up with it. I love the characters. I love the soundtrack and stuff. But Gundam Wing was kind of boring. I haven't really watched any other mecha. Like I said, Xenogears was my mecha. That was my go-to mecha. They got and like I said, Xenogears came out before Gundam Wing hit Toonami 2 years later or whatever like that. So as far as other mechas, I haven't really watched too many mechas after that. I would have watched Eureka 7, never got around to it. Neon was it Neon Genesis or Evangelion? I meant I haven't watched that either. I haven't really watched any many months. I think Gundam Wing is the only mecha that I really watched. Actually, also great Xeno video. I ate my dinner to it. Good, awesome. Have you ever played the Tales series? Yeah. My first Tales game was Tales of Destiny on PS1, which was called Tales of Eternia in Japan. That was the first game, and that was when the combat system where you fought on a 2D plane. And I had the PlayStation 1 multi-tap, so I was able to play with my brothers and my cousin with 4 players. We was able to play the game cooperatively and stuff. My favorite Tales game is Tales Symphonia. Tales Symphonia is the Final Fantasy VII of Tales games. Tales Symphonia was the Tales game that made Tales go mainstream. Tales of Symphonia. But my favorite Tales games is Tales Symphonia, and I love Tales of the Abyss. Never finished it yet. I had it on the 3DS. I don't know where my 3DS XL was at because I got it on that. I love Tales of the Abyss. Never got a chance to finish it. But yeah, Tales Symphonia, Tales of the Abyss. My other favorite one. What's the other one? Oh, and Tales of Vesperia. Tales of Legendia, I got that too on PS2. I got Tales of Legendia. Haven't really got that much into it. What's the other one? Tales of Arise. I love the combat, but the overall gameplay, the overall game itself, didn't like it too much. But I beat the game though, but I didn't like it too much. Tales of Arise. Tales of Graces. I got that on PS3. Tales of Graces F. But I gotta get the definitive edition when I get a chance. I gotta pick that up. I got that. What's the other Tales game that I got? I didn't like Tales of Symphonia 2. That was ass, especially on the Wii with the fucking Wii remote and shit. Nah. But yeah, that's about all the Tales games I have, I believe. That's one of my favorite anime of all times. No brainer. It's Armor Core. There's an Armored Trooper, my fault. Bottoms and Neon Genesis. Evangelion with Macross. I haven't really watched Macross either. My brother Keo watched all the mecha stuff, and Gundam very close behind. Yeah, Marvel, I agree, Christian. Marvel Rivals is fun. What's up, Mustafa? Still, oh yeah, oh my god, and that's on PC too, right? My brother got it on PS4. Strike. I could just use his, but I want to have a copy of it. I'll probably get on the PC. Have I seen Don Da Don? Well, can a duck swim? Of course. I love it. And I was one day I sat down and I was on Netflix. I believe I was sick one day. That's the only time I get to really watch anime is when I get sick. I was sick one day and I went on Netflix and saw it. And I said, let me go see what this is all about. First, it was kind of weird. But then I started watching it. I'm in love with Don. I love the characters, man. I love the character interactions. I love the character relationships. Those characters are so lovable. You know what I'm saying? Like so relatable and stuff like that. I love them. I love the characters. So yeah, I'm a fan of it. On topic of mecha anime, I like Gundam Seed. My brother loved Gundam Seed too. It's a great too, but yeah, new mecha. Tailspin Rock, yo. Tailspin, the Disney cartoon. I grew up over that Tailspin. Haven't seen much mecha except Goran Lagann. I haven't watched that. And the old Voltron, yeah. I love the old Voltron. Grew up on with Gundam Seed. I recommend those two I named. Okay. If you want some recommendations on good Gundam anime, it's easily recommended. Yeah, I saw. I seen Gundam Wing, and the other one was Gundam Double O. Was it Double O? What was the? It came on to Nine. It's called Double O something. I can't remember the name of it. Or was the eighth MS team? Can't remember. I think it was the eighth MS team. I think. I won't tell the Grace of the F remastered now. Cool. I thought Tales of the Abyss was the Final Fantasy 7, or maybe it's X to the Tales games. No, like what got people into Tales was Symphonia. No one knew what Tales was until Symphonia came out. I had Tales of Eternia. That didn't really hit off at like much on the PS2, but when Tales of Symphonia came out, everybody was talking about it because it was surprisingly good. And usually it was 4 players as well. My brothers play with me on my GameCube. That was the Final Fantasy 7. That's what popped it off for everybody. Who are you going to main in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves? I don't know yet. To be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. The world means more airplane bears. As for a mecha anime, I can easily recommend Vaudemon's. It's a no-brainer. Sans McCross. Okay. Tales of Symphonia was my first Tales game. My cousin owns that game and he loves the sequel. Tales of Symphonia 2 was ass. Yeah, I got Vesperia on Xbox 360. My brother Strike, that's his game, and then I never played it until I waited to the definitive edition on Switch. I ended up playing it then. Just sold it for Street Fighter 4. The thing about me and my family, we don't sell games. We don't trade games in unless the game is really, really bad. We keep all our games. We don't trade nothing in. We keep all our games. We keep all our consoles. We don't trade unless we have an extra console, just that we have a spare console we may trade it in, but we don't sell or trade any of our stuff. That's why our collection is so big. Yep, Berseria is on PS4 and PC. It's great on both versions. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get on PC. When I get sick, I can't even watch TV. No, because I don't like Fully Cooley. That shit was weird and it just didn't make sense to me. Like I remember when it came on was it on Cartoon Network or Adult Swim when I was in college. I was like, well, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Mm-mm. Dude, 1 second, my artist sent me a draft of one of my characters. There you go. 1 second, guys. That's my artist. Cool. All right, so yeah, Fully Cooley wasn't my thing. I could not get into it. That shit was just too fucking weird. Hey Mugen Lord, I just thought I would stop and by and say I really appreciate and enjoy the content, bro. Keep up, you brother. Thanks, man. I think Mr. X. I appreciate it, man. Oh, that reminds me of Tekken Man Blade. I remember in America it was called Techno Man. Techno Man. Yeah, I remember that. So if you want to watch a good mecha, you should watch Code Geass. I heard of that, still never watched it. I think. Oh my God, Big O. Yes, yo, that was a good. No, bro, I got that on I got the box set, bro. Big O, Big O, like blew my fucking mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. When Big O came out on Cartoon Network, I'm sorry for being too loud, guys. Big O, I wasn't feeling Big O at first. I thought it was kind of boring, but remember, Big O never finished on Cartoon Network. It never finished. It went off the air. They end up finishing it on DVD. So what happened was during the time I met my baby mom, when me and her started dating, my cousin Chris came over and he had both the big box set of Big O, and he had the complete box set of Trigun. And he ended up giving them to me. So I had the Trigun box set and I had both the box sets. I have both the box sets of Big O. And what happened was, I don't know, one day me and my baby mom, well, she wasn't my baby mom yet. We was only dating at the time. Like one day she wanted me to come over to her house and she said she wanted to watch some anime and stuff. So I ended up bringing over the box set of Big O, and me and her sat down and watched it on DVD. Me and her was in the living room watching it. And we got so late, we got so deep into it. I ended up staying the night over there to watch the first box set. And I don't know what happened, man. We watched this. I watched the second box set, the first disc to the second box. Bro. It fucked me up because when Roger Smith woke up, he was a bum on the streets. And then when you open up the newspaper, Big O was a stage play. And he like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, what the hell is going on? Big O a stage play? Why he's a bum? Like, what's going on here? The story went completely left field. It went from Roger Smith, on a mission, and then normally at the end of every episode, he summons Big O and he fights another mecha or a monster or whatever like that, and that's it. That was the same pattern. That's why I could never get into it. It was like a repetition pattern. Couldn't get into the first season, but the second season just opened up weird. He woke up. He's a bum on the street. Big O, Roger Smith, and everything's a play. It started getting weird. It started going. It was on some Matrix shit. It started going it went left field. That's what caught my attention. That's what got me. And by the time you got to the end of it, you couldn't find out everything. The whole thing was like a stage play, and the world constantly resets itself. So when Big O first started, when you first turned on, when the season 1 first started, when the first episode came on, the world had already reset it already, and now it's a new version of Nightline City, whatever the name of the place they live in. Oh my God, loved it. This beer is my first Tell game. The only Tell game I didn't really like is Tales of Hysteria. My brothers didn't like Tales of Hysteria. Matter of fact, Kyo and Strike both bought Tales of Hysteria, right? The last boss was kicking their ass so bad. You know how my brothers rage when you hear them playing Marvel Rivals stuff. They was downstairs raging when he's playing the games individually. So what happened was, my brother Kyo said, you know what? He said he went over to Strike, and they played multiplayer together on Strike's file, and they end up beating the game together cooperatively. And my brother said, well, fuck it, yeah, I'll beat the game. He didn't go back and play his. They played it cooperatively and beat my little brother's Strike's version. And Kyo said, yeah, well, I'll beat it. It counts for me too. He didn't go back and play his file. All right, what's up, Blades? What's going on, man? Welcome. How long have you played Fatal Fury Shonen? That's my favorite shonen romance. Yeah, it was on UPN. It was called Techno Man. Big O was Batman with mechs. Loved it. Yeah, I loved it. I forgot it was a mecha. I forgot all about that. Big O was the stuff. It was my Batman with a mech. Yeah. And actually, they took inspiration from the Batman animated series with the artwork. Big O is balls in the ending theme. Yeah, man. It was really good. What's up, Cook? Paradigm City. Yeah, Paradigm City. I can't remember what it was called. Have I watched Ghost in the Shell? Can a dog bark? Of course. Ghost in the Shell is one of my inspirations for Venus Orion comics. I talked about it here on this channel. I love Ghost in the Shell. I got my baby mom bought me both the complete box sets of Ghost in the Shell standalone complex and second gig. I got those. I got the complete set. I never heard about Big O, but there's recently been a somewhat similar. Yeah, Big O, man, is awesome. Yo, Mugen Lord, when you get a chance, you should watch Psychopath's Providence movie that came out a few years ago. Great shit happens in it. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. I love Psychopaths because Strike got me into it because he knows my brothers know my taste in anime. He said, "Yo, if you like Ghost in the Shell and you start naming all these animes, you're gonna like Psychopaths." So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try, and I fell in love with it. The only thing is, the one thing I don't like about anime is I don't really like anime movies. I don't really like watching them. I don't really like watching anime movies. I rather, but all right. I finished. It's been a while since I watched Psychopaths. I finished season 1 and season 2. Is season 3 out? I don't know. I haven't I haven't went back and checked because at the time I watched season 2 just came out and I watched all of it, and then I never checked back for when season 3 started back up. If they was doing a season 3, but then I started seeing trailers to movies. I'm like, fuck. I gotta watch the movies. I just want to watch the anime and stuff, you know. But is the movies canon? And do I need to watch the movies in order to progress farther into the story if there is a season 3? Haven't caught up with anything. I still haven't watched You Have to Shoot yet. What's up, Baka? What's up, Knight of Nair? Oh, he said, yeah, work. That's what's up, EJ? 2025 is shaping up to be a very promising year, but so far it hasn't come without compromises. Of course, I agree, man. What's up, Mugen? Only Mega Dive I actually like is Armor Core. Hype for VK coming soon. Okay, yes. So I gotta get. Oh, we just talk about anime and stuff. You didn't miss much. You only 26 minutes late. We've just been talking about anime. Haven't really gotten to the topics or anything yet. But yeah, I'm about to get into it now. So before we even get into all that, let me go pull this up. All right, let me get this. As I said before, welcome to Striking Kyotes. This is me and my brother's t-shirt company. We're stationed in Philadelphia. We've been doing this for almost about 8 years now and everything, but we really started like getting in, grinding with it and stuff. Like I said, we create custom shirts, mugs, hats, hoodies, you name it. We do it all. And if you're interested in wanting custom designs done, like just hit us up and you can give us anything and we can put it on a shirt. We can put it on a mug, sweatpants, hoodies, or whatever. And just contact my brothers. They'll answer you. And it's the sooner you give them the design that you're talking about or describe it or whatever like that, the sooner they can get it done and get straight to it and have it shipped to you. If you live in the Philadelphia area or close by, you can even drive to our studio and pick up your item instead of having us ship it to you. And if you live even closer to us, we'll just drive it to you or whatever like that. And you get a chance to meet me and my brothers and stuff like that. But yeah, Striking Kyotes, like I said, we're graphic designers. And since we're graphic designers, that means all of our designs are made by us. So you won't be able to find them anywhere. If you look at the bottom right here, these are content creators that we worked with. And we had sent them boxes to unbox the merch and stuff so they can promote our business and stuff. And so you can go check out their social media and everything like that. They've been very helpful. We're going to be at a couple conventions this year. I'll just say that it's a lot of stuff that we'll get into in a bit when it comes to the cons. I'm really gonna be pushing that and stuff. So yes, definitely check out Striking Kyotes. I'll put the the comment. I'll put the link here in the chat, so you guys can go check it out in the chat. Striking Kyotes. And then, of course, as I said before, I got an error. Hold up. Oh, that's for error for Twitch. Let's try it again. There we go. It's there. And then, of course, as I said before, go to Venus Orion Comics newsletter. As I said before, please check out the newsletter. There's a lot of you guys who missed out on the campaign because the campaign is over. Even though the campaign is over, you can still purchase a book while it's still open, but you're going to be charged a late fee from Kickstarter. So Kickstarter would charge you a late fee, which I think is an additional $5, $5 or whatever like that. So if that's something that you want to do, you can definitely do it if you want to before I close out the late purchase and stuff like that. So you still have a time. I left the window open if you still want to purchase a book, but you're going to be charged a late fee on top of the shipping and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. But yes, for those of you guys who missed out on the pre-order campaign and missed out on getting the book and everything, go to the newsletter, sign up for the newsletter. I'll put the link in the description below. Because it's important, because once if you subscribe, it's free, costs you nothing. As I said before, you subscribe to the newsletter, you get behind the scenes of what's going on when it comes to Venus Orion Comics. You'll be the first to know a lot of the information before it goes on my social media platforms. Also, you get free wallpapers and other free goodies that I will pass out to all my subscribers to the newsletter. Not only that, you cannot compete in any tournaments that or anything that requires prizes and signups. So if you want to participate in any contest from Venus Orion Comics to win Venus Orion merch and other prizes, you have to sign up to the newsletter. You have to be signed up to the newsletter to participate in any of this stuff. So that's just a reminder to let you guys know if you're interested in something like that. Also, the reason why it's important too is because once fulfillment is done and everybody who pre-ordered the book get their books, I will be launching a website so where you can be able to purchase cover A. So you'll be able to purchase the book. So you have an opportunity to still be able to get the book, get the newsletter, so you have all that information ready. So you can go to the site when the site is up, and you better grab and snag a book. So that's very important, and keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep reminding you guys of that. So get on this newsletter. I posted it in the chat. So definitely go check it out. It costs you nothing. It's free. It costs you nothing. I normally send a newsletter at least 1 or 3 times a month. So 3 times is like mostly the maximum, unless I got a lot to share with you guys. But the maximum is 3 times. But normally I'll probably send once a month or whatever like that until we start getting more and more content and work and stuff. It's important to check out these social media platforms that I'm on: YouTube, X, Striking Kyotes, and also Instagram itself. You can follow me on those platforms and everything. So make sure of that. Now, Kickstarter. For those of you guys who back VK Chapter 1 Shadow of Vengeance, I sent out surveys. You have to answer this survey so to make sure that the address that I have is correct. You have to answer this because also, if you're a person who got a tier that asks you if you want to choose a cover, or it asks you what poster, the variant poster or the default poster, it's going to ask you those type of questions. If you got a tier that required a shirt, or if you bought a shirt, it's going to ask you these particular things: what size your shirts are, what size shirt did you want, and stuff like that. So, or if you picked a tier with a keychain and there's a particular keychain you want, the server is going to ask you what keychain you want. You have to answer that so I know exactly what item that you got and what item that you want, so I can ship it to you. So if you still haven't went to Kickstarter, back to your Kickstarter, please do that. Answer that survey. Please answer the survey, because today Kickstarter finally sent me the funds that you guys, the money that you guys put down for pre-orders. They finally sent it to me, and I ordered the books already. I ordered the books. So just to let you guys know, the books came to $1,400. $1,400. The books came to $1,400. So I ordered the books. I had to order. Let's see. We're want to make sure if I got everything. Yeah. So cover I got 117 cover A's. I got a 41 cover. Was it 41 cover B's? 36 cover C's, and I got 50 cover D's. Now, cover B, C, and D, they will be here March 13th, which is next week. Cover A won't be here because there's more covers ordered. It's 117 orders covered. Oh, the campaign's still closed, no late backing. Campaign still closed, no late backing. I gotta check. If y'all still wanna back it, I gotta check and see because I think I have to manually turn that on then. I have to go check if you guys want to still jump in late, but you're gonna be charged a late fee. Let me know in the comment section if y'all want me to, if y'all still want to get a book, if y'all don't mind paying the late fee. If you want to wait until till June when I launch the website, so you better pick up a book, then you can definitely do that. Yes. So yes. Cover A won't show up until March 20th because it says 117 books. So it's more books. So it's gonna take into the 20th. So between the 13th and the 20th, between the 13th and the 20th, I'll be emailing out all of the digital copies of the comic. So between the 13th and the 20th, the digital comics are going to be going out. The digital comics are going to be going out between the 13th and the 20th of March. So I'll be sending out an email. I'll be sending out an update to let you guys know that, yo, the books are going out. Check your emails. You got the your digital comics should be in your emails around this period, 13th to the 20th. If something comes up as far as the books getting here because of the mail or whatever like that, I'll let you know if something came up with delays through the email. Yeah. 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 They always go out before digital go out before the fulfillment starts. So yes, so while you guys are waiting for your digital, you get a chance to read your physical you'll get a chance to read the while you're waiting for the physical, you get a chance to read the book digitally. So that goes out. So by the time the 20th get here, fulfillment will begin. We'll start fulfilling the orders for the books. And what I'm going to do is on Kickstarter, I have to lock once the 20th get here, once we begin fulfillment, I have to lock in the addresses. Once the addresses get locked in, I can't change I can't change, y'all can't change your addresses or anything. Kickstarter locks it in, and that's it. You got 48 hours. Once you hit the lock-in button, you got 48 hours to change whatever information that need to be changed. So I'm telling you right now, there's 28 people or 27 people that still didn't complete the survey. So whatever that's information that was given to me by default, that's where the items are going. So you got to look at your emails, people. Look at your emails. It's very, very important. If you haven't looked at your emails a day in your life, it's the perfect time to look at your emails right now, especially if you back this campaign. I want to make sure that everybody get their items. That's the important part. No. Yeah, so let me go check this real quick. Let me make sure. Oh. Campaign still, my brother's third. Oh, cool. Today's my mom's. Awesome. It's always a blessing to see your parents. Cool. So yeah, guys. So fulfillment starts on the 20th, and we're gonna be packaging everything on that week of the 20th. So that entire week, I won't be in the studio. Yeah, let me see. The 20th is on the Thursday. Yeah, so for the next couple of days after the 20th, it's going to be just packaging and start shipping this stuff off. Packaging and shipping this stuff off. So, as I said before, as I promised, transparency is very, very important. We out here already filled out. It's very cool. Yeah. So, as I said before, transparency is very, very important to me. Like every step of the way, you will be notified of what's going on with Venus Orion Comics when it comes to these campaigns. So when the books do come to my studio, I'm gonna take a picture of it so you can see the books. The books are there, so you know that it's there, and you guys will have your digital comics in your email the day that the books get here. And as I said before, if you missed out on the campaign, you missed your chance. You missed your chance to get covers. You missed your chance to get covers B. You missed your chance to get covers B, C, and you missed your chance to get covers D. So yes, now the campaign is over. You would not be able to get these covers ever again. That's it for these covers. You would not be able to get these covers ever again. So the only cover that you'll be able to get is only cover A. Cover A is going to be the only cover available. Plus, if you go to the conventions, there will be a convention cover. And then when the website launched, there will be a website cover. So cover A and then the website cover, and then cover A and also the convention cover for conventions. So if you happen to see me at a convention, you can be able to pick up either cover A or the exclusive convention cover, which is going to be $5 more than cover A or whatever like that. But yes, these are exclusive, rare covers, limited quantity, and this is also a gift, I would say, to those who backed me day one, who backed this first campaign. So you guys are the lucky bunch who was able to grab these, because you would never be able to get these again. These are gone. Never again. If you missed out on them, sorry for that. There's somebody who bought two packs of 4. So there's somebody bought two B's, two C's, and 2 D's and 2 A's, because they wanted to keep 4 in the cover and open up the other 4 and stuff. So that's cool, man. I really appreciate that. And as I said before, I'm very, very, like, I don't know, it does something to me, man. Like, I like, a lot of you guys wanted the book signed. So it's like there's like 50 of you guys. There's a lot of you guys who wanted to sign, especially cover D and stuff like that. And I really, really appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. Also, I'm already working on characters. I'm getting these other characters drawn up and everything for VK Chapter 2. So that's what me and my artist is discussing. I'm talking to my artist and talking to you guys at the same time. She's showing me the characters and stuff like that. I can't wait to show those characters off. There will be VK Chapter 2 announcements sometime around June or July. I'll have some VK Chapter 2 stuff to show off, or some teaser stuff to show off to you guys, to get you guys excited for that. I can't wait till the digital comics go out. So, because once the digital comics get out, we can actually start talking about VK Chapter 1 itself. I can't wait for that. What's up, Vernon? Appreciate you coming through. What's up, Neo? Yeah, it's a thanks. Yeah, my birthday's on the 28th of March. My daughter's the 26th. I'll be 38 next month. My daughter will be 16 next month. Yo, what's up, Nick? My bro here. I'm taking your advice and using your. Yeah, man. Use Grammarly, bro. Grammarly and Chat GPT. Yep. Yo, what's up, Emerald? Do you still plan on having a second chance campaign after the books have been out? Remember, you spoke about it considering the launch. by the time I don't know if I'm going to do a second chance, because by that time my website will be out. You can just go to the website and buy the book. You can just go to the website. You can just go to the website at that point and just buy the book. You know, my dad's birthday, the 28th March. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to do a second chance or not, because by the time, like I said, fulfillment, I gotta get fulfillment done. Like, even though I'm fulfilling this stuff or what like that, we're gonna be well into April by that point, and everybody should have their stuff or close to their stuff getting to their address and stuff like that. By the time you look up, it's going to be by the time you look up, it's going to be my website won't be out, and you better just buy it from my website. I can just ship it to you and stuff like that. So try to do another pre-order campaign. I think that'll just be too much time. You know, now I gotta make it. I run it for a month and then wait for the funds to come through and stuff like that, and do all that all over again. And everything. It just all these synchronicities between our lives. My dog was named Kyo, like your brother, and well, Kyo is not his real name is Kevin. We just call him Kyo because that's his nickname, Kyo. My cousins is in the 27th in this month. Oh, awesome. Yeah, everybody's so close by. But yeah, man. It's gonna be awesome. And once again, man, I appreciate it. I'm already excited. I'm already excited for chapter 2, man. Yo, Mugler, are you interested in already? I haven't played the other ones. So I haven't really played the other ones. I have to play the other ones first before I'll even consider that one. You ever try have you ever had an okay. But yeah, I'm excited for chapter 2 of VK. Can't wait. This is going to be a beefy book, guys. Chapter 2 is 62 pages. Chapter 2 is 62 pages. I'm still mad at Dead Man Wonderland anime hasn't continued. Yeah, dude. Like, when I found out it wasn't going to continue after the season 1 had ended, and that shocking reveal at the end of season 1, I was upset. I was like, "Oh, fuck it!" Like, I haven't even bothered. But yeah, man. Season 2. That's season 2. I mean, chapter 2 of VK. It's going to be a beefy book, 62 pages. So 62 pages. So this is going to be 62 pages. There's going to be like an increase in the covers. Like cover A for chapter 2 instead of 15, it'll probably be $20 instead, because you're getting more. Because man, I want to go print off them damn books, and the more pages, the more pages it is, the more it costs. So yeah, so I think everything's gonna go up by $5. Because you're gonna get a thicker book. You're gonna get a lot, it's gonna be a lot thicker. It's gonna be a lot more pages in this next book, because it's a lot to absorb and a lot to pick up in chapter 2, because chapter 2 is going to introduce Varion and the Retributes. So you're going to see the other cast members. You get a chance to get an introduction to them, and you're going to meet Varion, of course. You're going to meet Kyo and Strike. You're going to meet them. Also, you're going to get a surface level introduction to the wave force mechanic and what wave pressure is, or you want to get a sense of how wave pressure work through the interactions of the characters and stuff like that. I'm trying to not go to where you get explanation dumps. I'm learning how to craft a story to where you're able, while you're reading it and the characters are having conversations or you're seeing the actions, you can get an understanding of how the mechanics work and how these things work. Because I also want to leave it to the readers to pick up on these things as well. But you won't get it. You will be able to understand. You will be able to understand or whatever like that. I won't leave you guys in the dark, but I want to try to hit you guys with explanations and explanation dumps. But I've written it in a way to where you're able to pick up on these things and how wave force work, a sense of how wave pressure. You're also gonna get introduced into what gifted individuals are. Also, different vampire hierarchy types and stuff like that. So you're gonna get it. You're gonna get an understanding of those things in chapter 2, as well. I think I had a question revolving around that interview. If you're down for it, we can start around 9. Damn, Cook, man. We can't start it now because this is not going to be yeah, I guess we can go to 9:30 because this wasn't going to be a long stream. Have you ever seen high rise? Yeah, so 9 o'clock is fine. If I can make it through 9. What time is it now? It's 8:14. Let's see if I can make it that far because I still got other stuff I got to do. Have you seen High Rise Invasion? No, I never heard of it. Um, but yeah, so prepare for that. You can get introduced to the Wave Force mechanic. You're going to get introduced to surface level of what gifted individuals are. You also going to get a surface level of how Kyo and Strike's abilities work. Said I'm getting Monster Hunter Wild on Wednesday. But my brothers Kyo and Strike got the they got Monster Hunter Wilds. They playing it right now. They've been fiending on it. But yeah, I forgot something else. Yeah. We can start it early. We can start it earlier. Let's start it early. So all I gotta do is send you a link. I can send you an invite link so you can come onto the stream itself and we can do the interview, or you want to interview me or you just want to put the interview question here. However you want to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Got my Young Rav Tumblr, Hezekiah Draven Tumblr, and everything. We got Kyo, we got Strike, we got Varion, we got a couple of other ones as well. So yeah, I love drinking from this. And also, you got 3D topics, and then also, here's one of the wallets of VK right here, being Orion Comics and everything. So you guys can see it. So yeah, this is the stuff that you could be able to get during the campaign and even buy once the website is open. You'll be able to buy this stuff or whatever. So it's like the book's starting around. Yep. Yeah, we can start now if you want, Cook. They fiending on it. So what are your thoughts on the story? Don't really care for Daima, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm done with Dragon Ball. I'm done. Like they just retcon and whenever they feel like it. There's no more continuity anymore. I'm done. Like I don't care for Super, don't care for Diamond, don't care. I just love the originals. At least I'm playing Wild Turn Wild. You gotta hook up with Kevin them. Nate. Yeah, so yeah, Cook, if you want to start this now, we can start this. So sure, if I'm in. So what do you want to do? You want to get on call, or you want to get on this stream like call, or are you going to put the question in the comments? What you want to do? All right, but yeah, Dragon Ball, man. I couldn't. I'm done with it. I'm done. It's like it changed, and what pisses me off about Dragon Ball Super and even with Daima is the fact is that I can't even look at the older series the same because all this stuff with Super and Daima and stuff, all this shit is canon. So now I know. So you look at these current characters, and since there's no real continuity anymore because they've retconned left and right now, they don't even give a fuck. They're retconning everything. So it kind of defeats the purpose of watching the older ones because everything is getting negated. Like as you're watching the older ones, and it's like it doesn't matter because none of it mattered because in Dragon Ball Super this gets overwritten. So it messes it all up. So it kind of messes up the enjoyment that I have for the older ones. Kind of like how Star Wars, the newer trilogies was. Like I can't watch the older trilogies the same way anymore because of what they fucked up with the newer trilogies. And I can say, yeah, I can not count it all I want, but no, it still exists. It's canon. So everything's canon but Broly. So I'm like, I say I'm good, man. Like I'm good. Like I don't even bother. I'm not even investing in Dragon Ball. I'm not even invested in it anymore. And people, because one person got mad at me. Why don't you just shut the fuck up and just enjoy what they're doing? Just go with it. So this person's really just telling me just to consume. Don't question anything. Don't criticize it, just consume it. And no, I understand that Dragon Ball has some plot holes, but these plot holes are not massive plot holes where that takes you out of things. Like this is continuity shit that they're just fucking around with at this point. And now whenever they want to do something new, just retcon this, and we can just overwrite it and stuff like that. And I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Like, I mean, if people like it, that's fine, but I'm out. I'm out, man. I'm out. This is GT all over again. Yeah, man, I'm fanboy. I tell you. What's up, Dark Side Revolutions, man? Person get mad at you. Like, man, you have a right to your pay. Yeah, he told me he literally told me to shut the fuck up. Like, my fault. He told me to shut my bitch ass up. Let me get that right. He told me to shut my bitch ass up for voice my opinion about it. So honestly, I see it just Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and GT has the golden stuff. Diamond Super is a different universe to me, but that doesn't make it better. Yeah. Yeah, like well, I was never a fan of GT, but I grew to love GT. And then when Super came out, it made me love GT even more. That dude's man. Yeah, he told me to shut my bitch ass up. I'm like, damn, like that's crazy over Dragon Ball. I love how people online would never say that. Yeah, they would never say that to me in person. That's why I don't get upset when they say shit, when they curse at me and stuff, because I know they won't say that to me in my face. You don't know how many times I met people who talk shit about me online, and I happen to meet them at a convention. All that shit go out the window. All of it go out the window. They want to shake my hand. They want to take a picture with me and stuff like that. All of it go out the window. And I'm the type of person that I will approach you. If you talking shit, I will approach you and talk about it. We can have a discussion about it. So there ain't no bitch blood in me. I never had an issue with that. He got to chill like EPMD. The battle system of Pokemon Legends EA is appealing to me, but it costs $70. I don't know. Dude, Pokemon's the same way for me. As far as like gaming is concerned, like I'm not investing in nothing Pokemon because with Pokemon, they realize that they don't have to upgrade shit. They realize that they don't have to meet standards of today's gaming as far as quality is concerned and anything, because they know Pokemon fans are going to just eat that shit up. And people always keep saying, well, it's Nintendo Switch. No, there's no reason why we should have 3DS quality on a Nintendo Switch platform. And people keep saying, well, it's weaker hardware. I don't want to hear that when you got Breath of the Wild and you got Xenoblade. They got some beautiful environments, massive environments. Yes, performance may dip here and there, but other than that, they're pretty steady or whatever like that. But you have these new Pokemon games that's on Nintendo Switch. They glitchy as hell, massive pop-ins. It's just ridiculous. They just do the bare minimum, and fans just eat that shit up. So listen to what I tell you, boy. Good thing you're not low to your god. To get scared of you. Yeah. That's why I don't pay none of these internet people no mind. Like they talk all that shit, and I laugh when they just talk shit because I say I know if I ever see you in person, you're never going to do that. I trust me. Me, Kyo, Strike, we dealt with this before, where people would talk shit to us or about us online, and just so happened, we end up at the same convention or the same locals, and we bump into them, and none of that toughness, none of that shit talking ever comes up. If they come up to it, oh, what's up, man? Oh, cool. Oh, Mugen Lord, this, that, and the other. Shaking my hand. They want to take pictures with me and shit like that. All that shit go out the window. All of it. Bitch asses. Legend Z doesn't look any better than that on front. Still popping. Internet tough guys or vaginas. Yeah, men are bitch made today. They definitely are bitch made today. They are, dog. Like I grew up old school. Like old school, like especially my dad's old school. I learned how to use my hands. Like growing up, I'm a short guy. So I used to get bullied for being short. But one thing that people wouldn't do, people would not fuck with me because they said, yo, that little nigga will fight you. And the thing is, I'm not a tough guy. I fight for what's right, and I defend the people that I love. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around thinking I'm a tough guy and stuff. But if you bother me, I will bite back. Don't fuck with me. I'll smile, laugh, and joke with you, but do not rub me the wrong way. Do not rub me the wrong way. I have a bad temper when you rub me the wrong way. Like, do not do that to me. So people learned that over time. Like, yo, don't fuck with Brian. Do not fuck with him. Like if you bother Brian, prepare to fight because he will fight you or whatever like that. So there was never a bitch bone in me because my father wasn't a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm cut from his cloth. So that's how it is. Like I can chill, I will laugh with you and everything, but do not cross that. Do not cross that line. Do not. He said I'm a tough guy, but I wouldn't pick fights necessarily. I grew up old school. Yeah, I will defend myself. There's no excuse at this point. If Pokemon Switch 2 isn't up to the standard, yeah, like I don't want to hear that, man. With Pokemon on Switch 2, dog. Play stupid game, win. Like I told you before, if you guys were new, like I told you, this one dude. We was playing Super Smash Brothers, and I was at a locals, and the boy next to me just kept calling me all kinds of pussies and shit like that. He was shit talking or like that, calling me all kinds of pussy, bitch ass niggas while playing the game. And I said to him, like, yo, call me another bitch ass nigga again. Cause I said, where I'm from, this fucking fighting words. Cause we could put these sticks down right now and we could play Smash Brothers in real life. I said that to that nigga. That nigga didn't say shit the whole time. Now he's looking over at me and stuff. And now it threw him off his game. Because he knew that I was dead serious. We can play Smash Brothers in real life. Don't talk to me that way. Now, like, I understand people like to talk trash and stuff, but I don't know you. You don't call me no bitch ass nigga. You don't call me none of those things. I don't fucking know you. You're not one of my friends. You're not one of my associates. It's different. If I know you, we'll talk shit. Oh, you bitch ass nigga, this, that, and the other. But nigga, I don't know you. I just sat down in this chair. You don't say none of that shit to me. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know me. I've always been a big Pokemon fan, but I'm not feeling this new stuff at all. and of course, for shadow cloning. I wouldn't call you that anyway. Yeah, like people. Yeah, like I'm all for shit talking. Especially if I know you, we can shit talk. You know what I'm saying? Yo, get out of here, pussy. This, that, and the other. I don't mind that. We know each other. We know each other for a long time. We play like that. But if you a stranger and you just talking greasy to me, no, dog, you don't talk to me that way. I don't know you. Do not. And then we played Street Fighter 4 at one of the locals, and you got some of them niggas in the back, like one, the cheerleader, the niggas is always yelling and shouting and stuff. I'm playing the game and stuff like that, and this dude just kept talking so much shit because his homie was winning, but he kept talking so much shit like in my face and shit like that. And after God, I'm like, yo, dog, like, say that shit again. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? And he stopped because like, dude, like you fucking annoying, and two, nigga, I don't fucking know you. Stop, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And once I had to be a Uncle Ruckus. I don't fucking know you, so don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really gets me. So yeah, it gets kind of weird. It gets kind of weird because then that person avoids me the whole day, or they see me walk the other direction after I said what I said to them and shit like that. But sometimes it's boundaries you gotta set. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like this is the type of person I am and shit like that. You would have been had your final fight with the lead pipe. Friend call you Dan Hibiki. Like, what if your friend call you Dan Hibiki? Shut up. And Captain Brain always coming in here with some funny stuff. Yeah. Sometimes you got to show those claws. Yeah, man. Like, and then after a while, it loosens up and stuff like that. It gets quiet and stuff. But it's rare. It don't happen all the time. It happened. I would say it happened like 3 times. 3 times when I went to like a local or a convention. Only 3 times. And I've been to a ton of conventions, ton of locals. So it's only 3 times that I had to do that. But other than that, and then one time, I was this before Smash Wii U came out. We was playing Project M on my campus at Mansfield University. So one of my friends that I was cool with, his older brother came on campus. I don't even know this dude. This dude's white dude, like 6'2" or whatever like that. He comes in, he sits in the lobby, and I put down my Nintendo Wii, and I had Project M and stuff. I had all my controllers. Now, one of my controllers was kind of messed up with the thumb pad and stuff like that. This dude, he raged so bad. He literally took my GameCube controller, threw it on the ground, and started stepping on it. I said, "Yo, what the fuck is you doing?" And here it is. I'm a midget compared to this dude. This dude like 6 foot something. I'm only like what? I'm only 5'6". But this nigga literally he literally stepped on my controller. He was stepping on it. I said, "Motherfucker, what are you doing?" That's my so my friend got up and he said, "Bro, I'm so sorry. This, that, and the third." And his big brother, he apologized. I said, "Oh, my fault, dude. This, that, and the third. I didn't know it was your controller. Even if it wasn't my controller, what are you doing stepping on other people's shit?" So he ended up so my friend, which he's the younger brother, he the 2 days later, I get a knock on the door. He bought me a new controller. He said, "Oh shit, here we go again." Ready for the side of VK. Beach. It's a young pups trying to establish their position in the pecking order by lashing out at unknowns. He said, "You know what? No, I had no idea what that is. The strongest. Remember, I found a video of how you take down a bigger guy and send him in the general chat later." Yeah, so they end up buying me another controller. Like, dude, like he literally took my controller, threw it on the ground, and he's fucking stepped on it. And everybody looked at me like, "Oh shit!" Like Brian about to get him. Brian is about to get him. And yeah, they ended up buying me another GameCube controller. He literally stepped on my shit, and he had them steel toe boots on and everything. He stepped all on my shit. So yeah, like those are those rare occasions and stuff like that. But I'm very chill, man. I get along with everybody and stuff, and that's why it surprised a lot of people when I do snap the fuck out, because it just seems so out of character, because people's not used to seeing me that way. He said it was ironic because Dan isn't strong and his martial arts are whack. Correct. I find it, man. But so you ready, Cook? Yeah, but yeah, man. This year, man, it's going to be quite the hustle, man. I got all set. So what are you doing? You want to come into the chat, or like into like the live stream, or you sending me questions? How you want to do this? Because if you want to get into the chat, you gotta send me your social media. Are you on can I send you the link, the invite link? Yeah, man. I can't wait, man. I truly can't wait for you guys to get your hands. For y'all guys to get your hands on chapter 1. I definitely want to hear your opinions. This is my first published story, so I'm kind of nervous and stuff. Is it the old-fashioned way at work? Oh, so go ahead. Send me. So you send me a question then. So go. If you want to send it to me, yeah, go ahead. Send it to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm nervous. Because I don't know how you guys is gonna receive this first story. This is my very first story. I've never written or published a story that's going out publicly. Always written stories for myself, and never shared any of these stories and stuff before. You said, okay, let me see. So the first 2 are preliminary questions for research purposes. Appreciate chat input for the second. Cooking something else there. All right, break it on, bro. I'm listening. And thanks for the super chat. Mm-mm. Yeah. So I am kind of nervous. And like I said before, there's gonna be reviews. I know people's gonna review it and stuff like that. Um, I definitely want to hear your opinions especially at the end of the chapter. Definitely want to hear your thoughts and the decisions I made and stuff. Let me see. For Faith Tanaka, what proper format of the title? Eighth District Omni Protocol or Eighth Omni etc. Oh yeah. It's called yeah, it's called the Eighth District Omni Protocol. That's what's called. Eighth District Omni Protocol or Omni. No, shit. It's Omni Protocol Eighth District. That's what's called Omni Protocol Eighth District. I got the title sitting in front of me right now. It's Omni Protocol Eighth District. And Omni Protocol, they're pretty much boots on the ground. They are the enforcers of the Guardian system that's set in place in the Guardian states. Neo Delph, especially when it comes to Neo Delphia, Neo San Fran, and also New York City. Oh, you want me to type it out? Okay. Omni Protocol Eighth District. Yeah. Originally, Omni Protocol was supposed to be a video game because Faith Tanaka was actually a Venus Orion Games character. But after my artist Jessica Chabibit, after she started working on the character design, we started going over the designs and everything, and I love the design so much. It's gonna be a while before I get to Venus Orion Games. Loved her so much, love the design so much. I said, "Fuck it." She's gonna be a Venus Orion Comics character instead. Of course, I like to do an Eighth Omni District a video game, like a third person shooter, multiplayer or something like that, or make it like a Metal Gear type game. I'm not sure yet how it would be, like with stealth and stuff like that. I'm not sure yet, but love the design so much. I was like, man, I want to incorporate her in the Venus Ryan Comics universe, and that's why I decided I wanted to do that. Oh yeah. My artist, I'm going to talk to my artist, and we'll talk and we'll decide on a date, where she'll come in, and again, one of these days I'll actually have her where she can actually talk with me. But right now, her living circumstances and what's going on, that's not possible. Because of what's going on. Nothing bad is going on, but um, the circumstances she's in right now, she can't really have live and stuff like that. But I'll have her on at some point. Oh yeah. She getting her house renovated. Yeah, she getting her house renovated. So we won't be able to have her on live until she gets all that done, pretty much. Which matchup sounds the most interesting? Young Rab versus Jabari Booker, Yaira Siona, Jake Pierce versus Horseman, 8X versus Common America. Oh man, I like this question. Oh man, I don't who's Jabari Booker? Is that from somebody from the Ripperverse? Jabari Booker? I need to know who that is. Jaira versus Fiona, that would be dope. And then Jake Pierce versus Horseman, that would be fucking dope. And 8X versus Common America, oh my god. Like I haven't read all of the I haven't read all of the Common America. Only got volume one. So I don't know her feats. I don't know her like what other I don't know where her other move sets are. But Common America versus 8X, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Like I said, I can't spoil 8X and what she's capable of. But I already got her move set done. She's a cosmic character. 8X. And man, Jake Pierce and Horseman, that will also be awesome because there's some shit about Jake Pierce that I still can't share yet. I know Landon's gonna love it. But I can't wait to share that stuff with about Jake Paris. There's more to him than just being the Punisher. There's something else to him too. So Jabari Booker from the Monsters We Make. Oh, I haven't read that yet. I don't know which character from the I'm gonna buy that. I'm still gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy the Monsters Remake. I gotta go pick that up. So I'm probably try to see if I can get that this month or something like that. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that this month, Monsters Remake. So I don't know which character is Jabari because if I can see Photonic from Ultra Squad X, the leader of Ultra Squad X. I can see him fighting one of those guys from the Monsters We Make. I can see him fighting one of them. That would be awesome too. To be honest, I didn't know who Jabari. I just did look. Yeah, I was like, hey. Yeah, I gotta find out what. Yeah, let me see which one is Jabari. Oh, I don't even know what was his. I gotta find out. I don't know what his powers was. I think a perfect fight would be for Jabari. Yeah, like I said, Jabari will probably fight Photonic more than anything. He will probably fight Photonic probably from Ultra Squad X. So it's going to be 10 years before we see my guy boy Jay Paris. No, you may see him. You may see him sooner than that. How I'm going to do it? There's going to be a way where you're going to be able to see some of these characters. Shadow guy. What happened? I think it would be difficult to set up Washington because of the time zone differences as well. Said that he said so. She's kind of in the living room. Where's notice? And has noticed. I think. Yeah. So that was my artist. Speaking of matchups, I have a match up blog of which I did 13 matchups, 14 if you included Cyclops and Jason the Red Ranger. That movie, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. Clueless about that since I don't chat on live stream now. Yeah, so yeah, that's how. Yeah, yeah, but that would be a good fight. That would be a good fight. I like to see 8X versus Common America, Yara versus Siona. I might try RPGs. Move the Lord. Got any suggestions? You haven't played an RPG or something? Man, it's a lot. Man, like suggestions a lot. That's a lot to go off of. But which of these matches sounds the most interesting? I would say I was shit, man. I think it's kind of hard to choose because they both good. I'll probably go with Yaira versus Siona. All right, done posting the short version on how you're right to your advantage in real life. It's a Kuma Productions blogs where you talk about them generally, or you go in the sort of deal. Yeah, so that was a good question, Cook. I like that, man. I didn't think about that, bro. Bro, if you have writer's block, go to Chat GPT, man. Write your thoughts. Write your thoughts on there. Write your thoughts on there. Is a great tool. It's a great tool. Got you moving. Yeah, that was I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. That was a good fucking question. I was not thinking about that, especially this early on and stuff. And I still have more characters to reveal to you guys. Um, for you guys to check out. You guys still haven't seen y'all guys still haven't seen all the characters that I got. And it's free now. As a think mode, I think. Yeah, I do tons of research like death battles. Well, that's true. But yeah, try like, dude, you can never get writer's block ever again when you got AI. Like, use it. Trust me, use it. It it fixes grammar. It does all kinds of stuff. Just chat with it. It's your ideas, and it's helping you organize it and stuff. And even when you type and you if you when you type to it, it takes all the knowledge of what you taught it or what you told about your stories or ideas, and then it maps it out and it takes everything that you told it and say and then look at and come up with all these solutions. And it also fill in plot holes or figure out how it can help you get out of plot holes too. Oh, what's up, Dad? He said, the first question you mentioned, your awareness of the matter on recent podcasts and streams. You said this first question, you've mentioned your awareness of the matter on recent podcasts and streams. Which you said the first question? Wait, hold up. First and second questions. I appreciate the chat and input. And you said in this, you talk about Faith Tanaka, etc. Anything else? Wait, chat, do you won't allow you? Yeah, it won't allow erotica though, but I think you have to use it. Something noticeable about comic campaigns on Kickstarter is the amount featuring fan servicey female protagonists. They often succeed and are also meant to produce new covers. Is that something you may cash in on? Oh my god, this is a good question, bro. Let's talk about this. Thanks for the super chat again. This is what I want to talk about. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Um, Going into this campaign for Venus Orion Comics, I was getting nervous. I was getting anxiety. I was getting scared because I was like, what if people don't show up for this campaign or whatever? And what I noticed about Kickstarter campaigns, if you want to make quick money, if you want to make sure your campaign, um, if you want to make sure your campaign succeed, just have just have fan service. If not fan service, culture war shit. And the thing I didn't want to do with Venus Orion Comics, I wanted people to pledge and back Venus Orion Comics because they see some potential in it. They're willing to take a risk and give Venus Orion Comics a chance and follow my journey as a writer and evolve as a writer as I go. And I wanted people to back this campaign because they see the potential in it. I don't want people to. And the thing was, I could have made a cover and had Jasmine fan service the fuck up, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to sell Venus Orion Comics on Culture War. That's why you notice that I never said that Venus Orion Comics was never made out of spite to spite Marvel, DC, or anything that's Western. Venus Orion Comics was not built for that. I wanted to make Venus Orion Comics because Venus Orion Comics was always something I wanted to do even in the past. I wrote stories when I was a kid, when I was in middle school, when I was in high school. I just never had built the guts or the guts to do it because I was afraid, what if I don't succeed? What if I fail? And I was afraid of failure. That's another thing that really pushed me to not do it. But ever since I'm getting older and I got a daughter and stuff, and I want to have even more. I want to grow my family as well as I get older, and I want to be able to have something. I'll be able to pass it down to the next generation, you know. And I want to pass down generational wealth and set my family up and set my generation up long when I'm going and everything. You know what I'm saying? And all it did was during the pandemic, and because of all the nonsense that was going on within the gaming industry, you know, with wokeness And even not even just wokeness, but games are not the same anymore. Entertainment is not the same anymore. Everybody's chasing trends. Everybody's trying to cash in. You know what I'm saying? So I lost a lot of that fun from this entertainment. So all it did was push me to go back to doing what I always been doing. And what I always been doing was writing stories. So that's what it made me do. So I didn't want to sell Venus Orion comics on Culture War. Because if I would have said that, yo, yeah, this is fighting against wokeness, I guarantee you I probably would have made 20,000, maybe 50,000, or maybe 100,000 if I would have pushed this as a cultural statement that Venus Orion comics is trying to make a cultural statement. But the only problem is that sets up false expectations, because when you do something like that, people's going to expect so much out of you. Now people's going to compare you to Marvel and DC. People's going to expect your work and your writing to be better than Marvel and DC. And me, I know I'm a beginner writer. I'm just starting this or whatever like that. And no way in the world I'm going to come out and try to make a bold statement like that and say that, yo, I'm stepping in. It's over for Marvel and DC. That I'm going to try to set a new trend and stuff like that. I'm not setting myself up like that. Because guess what? If you don't deliver on that, it's going to hurt you even more, because people felt as though people felt like they were betrayed. People felt like they were scammed. People feel like that you over delivered on something that you wasn't capable of. And now, as you start coming out with more and more campaigns, you get affected by it. Now people don't even want to back anything you do because you set up this high expectations. And another thing is with fan service, I didn't want to come out with fan service because I want people to like my characters because of the story and the interactions between the characters. You resonate with the characters rather than how sexy a chick look. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I love fan service, but now that we got into this culture war, man, I'm starting to get annoyed by it. Not what I mean by annoyed by it is that now all I gotta do is show a picture of ass and tits, and niggas just niggas just throw money. Like they don't care about nothing else. You just show ass and tits and that's it. And that's another thing about the culture war that we lost the plot about. Now just ass and tits and you're good to go. You don't even have to have any substance. Just ass and tits. And I didn't want to sell Venus Orion comics on ass and tits. Yes, my female characters are going to be beautiful. Yes, my female character has fan service, but I don't want Venus Orion comics to be the thing that I'm known for and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be put in that box. And that's how I've always been. And I didn't want to sell myself short just being ass and tits or just culture war. Let me get to these. That was a good question, Cook, man. You you're a good interviewer, boy. Dude, you were good at interviewing. So I need to set up AI for help. I'm currently trying to make my game. I'm working on gameplay and controls and playing games I'm inspired by. Oh man, definitely let me know what kind of game you're making. Because if you ever get it done or you got it in a playable state, I would love to highlight it on my channel. I want to put this out here, guys. If you got a project, you got to have a project. It can't be an idea. You have to have a project that's tangible. If you're working on a game, or if you have a comic book, because you're my viewers, if you have a comic book or a novel or whatever it is, or an anime, whatever it may be, I would love to highlight and make a video about it for you guys to give you guys some exposure and stuff. So if you have something playable or something that we can see, something that's tangible, or it's in a workable state that you can present in a trailer or something like that, I would love to cover it. You should think about adding self-promotions on your Discord. I think I do. I got self-promotion. I think I got self-promotions on my Discord. Yeah, it's on social media streaming. If you go to my Discord, it's called YouTube channels. You can put your YouTube channels there. You can put your I got artistic talent. If you got art or whatever like that, it's in the hobby corner and social media streaming corner. It's there. You can post it right there. You can promote yourself right there. And like I told people, all you gotta do, if you don't want to constantly get hit with notifications from those areas, just mute it, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's in my Discord. Let me put a Discord invite, and then I'll go back to answering the questions again. Hold up. So if you guys are interested in joining the Discord, you can definitely do that. I share my hentai. I share preview to my hentai on there. There's a lot of you guys who show your artwork off on in the Discord in that area. You know, it's age restricted and stuff. So let me see. Good luck creating a game all by yourself is not easy. Hopefully, you have some people who can help create. Let me tell you something, guys. If you want people to help you or jump on board your projects, like a game or something like that, you got to build something by yourself, like a tech demo. People need to see your vision. People need to see your goal and your passion. That's how you make people into believers. Same thing with RPG Maker. When I was working on an RPG Maker project, I remember I used to say, "Hey, I'm working on a project," and no one would answer me until one day I said, "You know what? Let me make a demo build myself. I'm not good with this stuff in certain aspects, but let me at least make a demo build just so people can get an idea what I'm going for." When I made the demo build, I got people and stuff, but this was back in 2006, I believe, or 2007. It was so long ago. So you sometimes you gotta work by yourself sometimes. Build it so people can see what you're trying, see your vision. Once people have an idea what your vision is, people see that you're passionate, people will come in and join and help. You feel 100% not trying. Remember, he's on neither side, both woke and to woke. We woke or not in the wrong. Art is created from spite and hate and will be poisoned. And you see, I struggle to find like-minded people who is willing to. My ideal could be niche. I'm basically making an old idea that was a product of its time. Yeah, man, you have to at least teach yourself. I made a video with the girl, the chick that made Ikode. She did the whole game she made most of the game by herself. The only help she has is a music composer, I believe. She did it herself. So there's no excuse. You just have to put the work in, and the work is not easy. You got to put the work in. How do you think I became good at 3D animation for hentai? I taught myself. It took me a long time, but I taught myself how to be an animator. I taught myself how to do it. I taught myself how to do a lot of things. Are you on the Game Fiends Discord server? Let me rephrase. You fail 100% if you don't try. Exactly. Yep, I keep saying that with spite, I'm buying. I remember a game that was called Drama. All right, I got the fan game. When will you bring your dad in the streams? I'm gonna shadow drop my dad. Like I'm gonna shadow drop him in the stream. I'm not gonna tell you. Like you one day you're gonna turn the stream on. My dad's gonna be on. I gotta figure out a day that I'm gonna do that and just have dad here, have my brothers on and stuff like that. So you'll see. I'm making a fighting game beat 'em up. Yeah, my first beat 'em up game I want to do is the Dusk Defender. One of my Venus and Ryan comic characters. I can't spoil his story, but most his stuff is is gonna be one of my grounded characters. In the Venus and Ryan comics universe, it's gonna be like a beat 'em up. It's about vigilantism and stuff like that. So I would love to make a beat 'em up out of his game, out of that character. That doesn't really narrow it down, to be honest. There's so many games that got SJWs pissed that the anti-woke side supported because of that reason. Hogwarts Legacy come to mind. Yes, I'd be interested in doing the presentation. Yeah, so whenever you guys games are done, if you got a trailer, or if you want to come on stream when you got something to show, I can have you come on the stream. And we can talk about it. You can show off some stuff. You my subscribers. I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to you guys. So you got something you want out there and you want people to know and see. I have no problem doing that. Hold a second. Like this video, show support. It's free. Yeah, thanks, Vernon. Tourist Discord. The Discord can be toxic if you join the wrong servers, but the Game Fiends Moving server is cool for most part if you avoid politics and culture war channels. Yeah, stay out of the culture war channels because right now, we have somebody named Arcade. When I say he's a lefty, but like I said, I don't care what your political beliefs are. You're all welcome in my chat. All I say is just be respectful. Don't be trying to dox people. Don't try to harass people. Don't do none of that. You're allowed to have your own views. You're allowed to debate on your views. That's what my Discord is about. If you want to go into the culture war section, I got a culture war section, I got a politics, and I got a conspiracy theory section on my Discord or whatever like that. If you don't want to engage with that, just mute those channels, and you don't ever have to have those pop up in your notifications or whatever like that. So yes, in the politics right now, we got like a couple people going back and forth. And I said, no, I'm not gonna ban this person. Like y'all got different opinions. As long as the person is not pestering everybody and becoming a nuisance to everybody, that person can be in this in this Discord or whatever like that, you know. So the Discord invite said unable to join. Why? Hold up. I wonder why. I'm gonna try it again. Try it again. All right, portfolio, and you definitely make a Discord account so you hook up with me and others in Game Fiends. Oh, all right, we got another question from Cook. My fault. Here's the other question about your artist, Chabibit. Wait, hold up. My artist hit. Hold up, my artist hit me up. Hold up. Any platform gonna be tossed though is yeah. We said about your artist Shabibit. Let's say someone commissions her an influx of work for a great price to stall her off. Venus Orion Comics to troll you. Would that initiate? Would it initiate a war of wallets? That's a good question. What I respect about my artist Jessica, we work together. Yeah, when I with Shabibit, what I respect about her, I don't know. She makes like she has other work every month. She gets commissions from everybody. She gets commissions from everybody. Every month. I'm not the only person she draws for. She does work for companies and everything. What I think an anime studio or animation studio, a studio had actually contacted her and wanted her to work for them. And it put it how can I say it? She wanted to work for them and she still does, but at the same time, she says, I have other priorities and well, an art studio or whatever. What I can't remember what it was, but it has nothing to do with art and stuff. And she said I have other priorities, and I was part of that priority. I don't know. I felt good that she sees my stuff as a priority. Like we have that connect, we have that relationship and stuff like that, and everything. So she always makes sure to set some time aside and stuff. But I would never stop her if she ever gets an opportunity to do something better, or she has a better opportunity. I would never stop her. You know, I would never stop her from attaining those opportunities and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, she says I prioritize recurring clients over new ones. See, it says seniority hierarchy. But yes, she always sets me at a priority. Me and her been working there for 5 years. Yeah, yeah, and if she do get more accounts, she won't turn it down. Like we never got in a situation like that. We never did. But she always get commissions. I'm not the only one that she does work for. Every month she gets work. Every month she gets work from different clients. I'm not the only one, but she does set aside time for me though. You know, she says she prefer hiring more assistants for those projects than drop any of them. So yeah, my goal with Venus Orion Comics, I'm trying to get to the point where Venus Orion Comics makes so much money, where she's pretty much like an employee of mine. She would be pretty much like an employee of mine because she would have so much work, and then I have so much money to the point where she'll be able to hire assistants in in the art field and stuff like that, where we have a big team and we can handle so many other projects and stuff like that. So I pretty much have confidence we'll get to that point. Like I take care of her, you know what I'm saying? She take care of me. Let me see. So particular game is an indie game that is a Pokemon-like game. The dev's girlfriend got into it with the trans folks and the dev. But then, like I said, Stardew Valley is my go-to when I think of a project that was all made by one. Yeah, Stardew Valley. This fiend right here, Nate. Yeah, Stardew Valley is a one-person team, so you can do it, bro. And Hogwarts Legacy is so extra to piss off the SJWs. So I know I have a copy. I didn't start playing it yet. Yeah, I had Hogwarts Legacy and gave it to my daughter. I didn't play it. I just did it to piss them off. I'm tired of culture war. It's a psyop to turn us against each other. That's what's starting to come. It's starting to feel like that, man. All this infighting is crazy, but I ain't gonna lie, a lot of this infighting is well deserved because a lot of grifters, a lot of fake ass people, and a lot of hypocrites and shit. You know, Arcade be like, why it gotta be about Africa? You two dog, y'all been going at it. Yeah, Arcade, dog. 80% of my yeah. Cavern, just turn it off. Just turn the notification off on that channel so you don't have to hear about it. That's what I do. Even in my own Discord, there's certain channels I just turn it off because I'm busy. I can't keep getting hit with all these notifications and stuff. But yeah, Arcade. Who else is be fighting? It's Arcade and Chad. I think it's Arcade and Chad. They be going. I said, man, at this point, y'all motherfuckers might as well be friends. Y'all might as well be friends. It's Chad and Arcade. It's Chad and Arcade. Them two, because Chad is so left. I mean, he's so far left. You know, and those Chad and Arcade is so funny when I go in there. I wake up in the morning time. I go to bed and wake up. Them two are still at it. I got on there. I said, yo, y'all might as well be friends. All the talking, all this back and forth, y'all might as well be friends. Always wanted to open up my own studio anyway to help other locals. And that's nice, Jess. A bit. Yeah, sorry, but some things have to be said, or we have more people like Arcade. Or actually, I just keep everyone informed. I'll be right back. Got something to eat. Arcade let Chad is right thing. Yeah, dog. That shit was funny, dude. I literally was because I jumped in and started talking because Arcade put something up. It was so lefty, and I commented on it, and I was started laughing about it, and then I wasn't even arguing. I was just kept laughing because of how I said I don't blame you, Arcade. You're brainwashed. I don't blame you. I understand why you think the way you think. You've been listening to mainstream media so long, so I don't force you for it and stuff. But he just kept going on, and Chad got in. Them two, and then Chad blocked him before, but then he started talking. He started going back and forth with him again. It was hilarious. I went to bed, woke up, and I'm like, these guys was still going at it. I was dying. Said consumers always associate brands with a star. In terms of DC, Superman, Marvel, I mean, Reverse, Isom, and who the one fans point to Venus Orion Comics? That's a good question too. Man, I got so many characters, and I mean, VK is the first story that's out. So I think what people probably would associate right now for now, it may change. I think for now, it's probably going to be Young Raph for now because right now, VK is the focus right now. The other stories like Ultra Squad X, Siona, the Die Star Champion, those are going to come out a little bit later, not right away. Because what I have to do is I have to submit VK by releasing a couple of chapters first before I move on to the other series. Because what I'm going to do is I want to at least get like 3 or maybe 4 chapters into VK before I release Siona, before I do Ultra Squad X and Siona. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to have Siona and Ultra Squad X develop around the same time, so we can have a back-to-back schedule release for the 2 of those. But what I learned is people have to see the universe move forward by the main series moving forward. You get what I'm saying? So when people start seeing that or whatever, and I'm trying to bounce out, it depends on fan feedback. If you guys said, no, fuck that, we want to see Siona and Ultra Squad X, then I will change that. But for now, I'm focusing on, trying to get enough chapters of VK out first or whatever, because people got to get used to my writing. And plus, if people don't end up liking VK, then it's going to hurt the other books, because if people don't resonate with the writing and with my writing, people's not going to take a chance with the other books because they seen the writing with VK. You get what I'm saying? So that's going to hurt the other books. So I got to at least try to get, VK right, or you guys get a chance to see the potential in VK before I try to jump onto other stories. Because if VK is not clicking with you guys, more than likely you guys probably not going to jump onto the other books or like that, and all it's going to do is hurt the other books. But if you guys said no, fuck it, Mugen Lord, we want to see Siona, we want to see all the Squad X, we want to see 8th Omni District, we want to see all the motherfuckers, then it's up. Like I said, it's a lot of it's going to be fan feedback too when it comes to how you want to see this stuff released and stuff like that. And I would gauge it based on that feedback. But for now, I think people probably would associate Young Raph with Venus Orion Comics. For now, I didn't reveal my mascot for Venus Orion Comics yet. I'm gonna get my artist to probably draw my mascot probably next month. That's what I'm gonna do next month. I'll get your Bibbit to work on that. People better like VK. I want to see Dorian drawn up. Yeah. Well, Jess, you can chat with the chat so people can talk with you. Battle of the Brains versus Brain Dead. Yeah, is the arcade case. Let me see. It's like, I'm not angry about it. It's kind of funny. You and Arcade need to go ahead and get some drinks in real life. Yeah, because y'all, like, dude, that was funny. I was like, yo, these niggas are still at it. When Arcade and Kami go at it, I'm like, do either of y'all have jobs? Like, how the fuck do y'all have time to have endless debates and discourse or spend that time with your families? That, bro, dude, you understand? I'm in the chat crying. I said, yo, y'all niggas is still at this shit. I'm like, yo, like, y'all might as well be friends. Make up and be friends at this point. Now, this is the battle of the brains. Said Mugen gets the business gets the business better tomorrow. Name a breakout comic made at the 2015. It met people with Down syndrome. Yeah, but that's a good question, Kami. That's a great fucking question. I'm looking forward to see who people resonate with and associate Venus Orion Comics with. I'm looking forward to see what those characters are. Now, I will be doing character reveals as well soon, like the to show off future characters and stuff. Because I always want to constantly have content to get you guys excited to look forward to. And there's going to be a way to show some of these characters before even their comics come out. Because it's going to be a minute before you start seeing these characters in their own books. Because, like I said, I'm a small company. It's only me and Jessica's the only artist that I have. Even though the campaign was successful or whatever like that, it's still not enough to be able to make legacy of books. So the second campaign, I have to make sure I do even better so I can add that money into the leftover money from this campaign. Because I have to get it to the point where I'm able, the money that I make from these campaigns and I reinvest into the business, it should be enough to the point where I'm able to, that money's able to fund the books without me coming out of my own pocket and stuff like that. But there was I'm looking for something real quick. There we go. There's Shabibit right there. There's my artist. There's Jessica. If you guys got a question for her, just ask her a question. She's right there. Said VK anime opening. Yeah, I do want to get my artist to do an anime opening for VK, animated opening at some point. I want to do something like that. I do want to do something like that. Now, if something I was missed, if something I wanted to, let me see. 1 second. It's something I wanted to bring up. Where is it? He said, "Yo." Yeah, she's in the chat. She's been in the chat for a minute. She said hi. Yeah, so yeah, ask her what you want to ask her anything. Ask her what y'all want to ask her and stuff. I'm looking for something. I want to show. Was it this folder? No, it wasn't that folder. God, so many fucking. It's everything's organized, but I gotta remember where I put. Let me see. Who knows? I might. I might. Who knows, man? Anything's possible. What be your pay rates page? Maybe I'll write something one day. Well, the thing is, I don't really talk about pay rates. I don't discuss it that out in the opening. I'll discuss that in private because you never discuss that type of stuff because that caused a lot of trouble and controversy. Because if I have a pay rate for one person, then that person feels though that hey, you should pay me that too, and then they feel as though that they're entitled to that, especially but their skill level is not the same, it's not equal. So why would I pay you the same as this person and you're not as good as this person or whatever like that. So it just depends. That's something that we negotiate and talk about and stuff like that. So I don't really share that. I don't share that out or whatever. That was a it said if you want black and white color, but feel free to message me so we can talk whenever you're ready. Fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing. And I learned my lesson with voice actors and actresses, especially when I went into the hentai community. Because sometimes they would ask me like who like when I have like more than one actor on there, especially the females always do this, and they want to know who else they on the project. And sometimes they would go and talk to the other voice actress and ask them what they got paid and stuff like that. I hate that. Two gold sheet drawing, and then let's see. Yeah, but I'm trying to find what I was trying to show you guys. I'm trying to remember where was that? Was it this? I think it was this. Let me see. Was it? Yeah, I think it's this. It might be this folder. Did I did I move it? I think I put it. It might be in another folder. Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta find that damn thing. Where did I put it? Was it in was it in this Vans Orion Comics folder? One second, I'm looking for it because I wanted to show you guys real quick. Venus Orion Comics Bible. Oh, we got another question. Cool, cool. Going into the universe, Madam Cosmos was your newest lore drop. Though no details can be shared, could you at least tell her age range and if she's French? Oh man, that's a good question. Hold up. Let me bring her up for you guys. I'm gonna bring Madam Cosmos up for you guys. Give me a second, guys. I got you. I got ya. I can't we'll talk about her, but I have to be very careful because she spoils everything I have planned. Well, a good portion of what I have planned, like this mystery of the universe itself. Um, but I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna grab her. I'm gonna grab that in a second. I'm gonna grab that for you guys. Give me a second. I'm looking for her right now so I can bring that up for you guys. Madam Cosmos. All right, let me go to my stream folder. Make sure I put in the right one. All right, I guess we'll go with this one. Oh, we got okay. And then let me grab this Madam Cosmos. All right. And I can't give out let me grab this. All right, almost done. And we'll talk about her in a second. And I really love her design. I really do. I thought I put it on a separate. Let me put it. I gotta put it on another sheet. Well, hold up. I gotta let me. I want her on. I gotta put her on one sheet so I can have. 'Cause I thought I did. I could have swore I did. Let me take Madam. Yeah, I could have swore I put her. I could have swore I did, but I guess I didn't. So yeah, I'm gonna put her on the sheet real quick. Put her on one sheet so you can see her. All right. Let me put this. I'll keep that there. 1 second. Cause I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see Madam Cosmos. This is like she's like one of my early characters. She's like one of my early characters. So you get a chance to see her and everything. So let me get her ready for you guys. I just want to make sure. All right, cool. Grab this, make it bigger, and edit, turn the picture this way. Want to make sure I got everything. All right, turn the picture this way. This is still one of my favorite drawings from her. And this when we first she drew her when we first met, when me and Chabibit first start really working together and stuff. All right, let me now flatten it and save. Let me save it and then I can show you guys. I thought I put it on one sheet, but I didn't. All right, file, almost done. All right, export. All right, Venus Ryan Comics folder, and then we got it. Pictures, Venus Ryan Comics. All right, cool. Here we go. Madam Cosmos. All right, we got it. We got it done. All right, you put it in the folder. Copy and put it in my stream folder so then I can show you guys. Here we go. Got it done. So let me bring it up now. First we'll bring up here we go. We'll bring this up first. All right, we're gonna bring it up now. Present. All right, cool. All right, let me bring it up with an image file. All right, cool. Go to my Venus Ryan Comics files stream. This is why OBS is better in some cases. All right. All right. Wait for it to load up. There was an issue. Come on, what do you mean? All right, whatever. We'll just do it this way. Let me just bring it up because this seems like this is acting stupid. All right, here we go. All right, so here's Madam Cosmos right here. Jessica Chabibit did a real good job with her. As I said before, oh yeah, Madam Cosmos, she's in the range of, I would say, around like 26 to 28, like 24 to 28. She's in that range. 24 to 28 years old. Madam Cosmos. She is, I would say this, she was a scientist. They were working on wave. They was working on wave technology, or I would say they was working on chaos technology. Like I said, in my universe, we talked about wave force, wave essence, and we're going to introduce the omni components and the sub wave components. And she's a scientist, or she works for the military, and they are pretty much working in space in its military base. And like I said, I won't spoil it everything or whatever like that. But an incident happened. Her father is a colonel for the military as well. She comes from a military family. She has a brother who's in the military. Her father's a colonel, and she's a scientist or whatever like that. And they're working on they are working on chaos technology. And like I said, you'll find out what chaos particles are, or the chaos components. Now, chaos is not CH AOS, is KH AOS. So yes, they get it. They discovered chaos technology, and see, I'm trying to explain this without spoiling it, but something happens. But like I said, she's a very, very vital character to the universe, and it's going to open up the universe even farther, even farther. You want to get down to the nitty gritty of the creation of the universe. I'm so excited for it, because I've written this out for years. Like, this stuff has already been planned for years of where all this shit is going to go. And she becomes a realm agent. She's realm agent Cosmos. She doesn't become Madam Cosmos yet. Madam's a title, but she don't become Madam Cosmos yet. Right now, she's realm agent Cosmos for now. You said this is the first time hearing about Madam Cosmos. I like her design. Yeah, she's a very, and Cosmos is KOSMOS, Cosmos. Madam Cosmos. So there's something else I wanted to show. Let me show you something. I'll show you another picture of her, so you can see more of her in a second. And I can't spoil her name yet, because you're going to find out is this her name is tied to other things. That's why I can't tell you her real name yet, because you have to find out when you start reading, start getting into the universe itself. Here's another version. Here's another one, so you can see her. Can you guys see her? She's powerful. She is powerful. She's another cosmic character. She's from Earth. But she's a cosmic character. She was given these powers. By who, though? You want to wait and see. But yes, I can't give you her real name, because they're going to give everything else away too. Okay, Blaze. Yeah, so Jessica, she's one of my favorite characters. Like I don't like. So her name is Pam. She's one of my favorite characters. And before his science is part of the same goal, they looked after the dream. So stupid. Yeah, but oh, what's up, Vex? What's going on? Vexecution. Well, yeah, she's one of my favorite characters, man. Like, she was like the because she drew the Draven brothers and Varian first. She drew those four first. Then she drew Jake Pierce, and she drew Fratelli after that, and then Neo Sujani, and then she drew her, Madam Cosmos. I'm expecting a really long name, but I won't be shocked if she ends up having a 3-letter name. Yeah, Yeah, man. She's a powerful character, dude. Like, she is a powerful character, and I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see her powers and how she threw down, how she got her powers, and why she's vital to the universe. Like I said, every time you get introduced to a new comic series, you're going to be also introduced new elements to the universe, new mechanics to the universe, and you also get introduced to other characters. And she's tied to very important characters. Very, 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 when I say very important characters, she's tied to these characters. So let me put it this way. As like the closest you're going to get to something around the scope of her character, listen out for the world building aspects within some of these books. You're going to hear about the experiment. You're going to hear about the space station that's sent up into space to conduct this experiment. You're going to hear about it. There's going to be a news report about it, and you're going to hear name drops. That's how you know that, okay, this character is just being introduced, or this character is the beginning of this character's introduction before she becomes who she is. So you're gonna find, so in her book, you're gonna get her origin, and you're gonna find out about the chaos technology that they're working on and stuff. But within other books, you're gonna get news reports and other things that's going to talk about about what goes down and stuff like that and stuff. And way before you get introduced to her, you're going to find out about these things and name drops. So when you start reading it and stuff, and then when you finally find out who she is, you say, "Oh man, it all makes sense," and stuff like that. You'll see how it's going to go down. I got all this stuff mapped out and how all this stuff is going to play out. You will see Hellblight. Hellblight will come. So you said she's giving Man on Web versus Miss Marvel. Good look, not that lame Man on Web movie. Oh my god, that Man on Web movie. Oh my god, I saw a parody, not parody, one of those video reviews where they make fun of movies and stuff. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, Rum Agent Cosmos is a character I can't wait to actually do a story for and stuff. And this makes me upset is because it's like, if I hustle now and work hard and make money, then this won't take long because I will have the funds to be able to get this stuff up and running. You get what I'm saying? But since it's just me and everything, I have to start small and I have to build my way up. But man, if I was rich, fuck it. If my first campaign made 100,000, I would have went crazy with comics. Promotion, budgeting my money, and getting other books done. If I would have made 100,000, I would have definitely had chapter 2, 3, and 4 done of VK. I would have had 4 chapters. I would have 4, and still have a bunch of money left over, stacked away for Venus and Ryan Comics. But it got those 4 chapters would have had a nice schedule release. Interesting, proceeds generate. Yeah, so yeah, she's one of my favorites, man. She's one of my beauties. That Chibibit had drawn up for me. She's a very, very one of my favorite characters, man. Like I really enjoy her character, the character design and everything. As I said before, I can't wait till you guys in chapter 1 of VK. I can't wait till you guys definitely want to hear what you think about Jasmine and Nolan Brett is still a mystery in chapter 1, but I can't wait to hear your thoughts on who you think Nolan Brett about his character and everything. Can't wait to hear what your theories and speculations is going to be after you guys read the chapter 1, and definitely can't wait to hear what you think about Jasmine in chapter 1 as well. Here she go again. Just again simping for Dorian. Pointed ears are characteristics you advise to observe for numerous reasons. This topic has also came up for discussing young Raph traits, mixing the deeds. Is it possible he's the offspring of a non-human? Ooh, man, I cannot spoil. I wouldn't say that he's he's not. It's not an offspring thing. It's something beyond. It's something else. It's something else. But it's nothing to do with an offspring of a non-human. It has nothing to do with that. It's something else involved as to why his eyes are that way and his ears are that way and why his brothers aren't that way. And I can't wait for you guys to explore that. But it has nothing to do with him being an offspring of a non-human. It has nothing to do with that. It's something other than that. And you're going to find out. And he's called Young Raph for a reason. Just keep that in mind. He's called Raph. Keep Raph in mind. He's called Young Raph for a reason. You're going to get an explanation to why he's called Raph. What chapter? I'm trying to figure out what chapter would that is. I'm like I said, I got all the scripts done. I'm trying to remember what chapter you'll probably get the explanation to why he's called Raph. Which chapter was that? Was that 3 or 4? I think that may be chapter 3 or 4, if I can remember. I hope people will like Nolan too. He's going to have a big role. Yeah. Nolan's going to have a big role. Chabibit is right. Nolan is definitely have a big role. We can't tell you why he has a big role, but those of you guys who are new here, and we talked about it before, Chabibit, my artist, Jasmine and Nolan Brett, they were supposed to be NPC characters. They weren't supposed to be important to VK at all. They weren't supposed to be important to VK. But Chabibit has a habit of even taking some of my NPC characters and making them look badass or have a great design. And when you make an NPC have a nice design, like, you can't just make them NPCs. You can't just throw them away. So I was already in the midst. I was already on my second revision of VK. Chapter 1 script at the time, and this was like 3 years back or whatever. And when she finally did create Jasmine and Nolan Brett, and she showed them to me, I said, "What the fuck, woman? Like, I'm like, why did she go out like this?" I was like, I love these designs. I love these characters. I said, I can't just make them NPCs now, because they was going to be fodder. So they upgraded. He looks like a martial artist. That's great observation. Yes, he's in the realm of what kind of martial art. You have to wait and see. Matter of fact, you're going to get a hint of what type of fighting discipline that he took up. You'll find out in chapter 2. You're going to find out about Nolan Brett in chapter 2. What fighting discipline he is. I mean, it should be a clue by looking at him. It's an absurdly powerful earthly lady who travels around space. Major Madam Web or vibe to me. I already like where her story's going. So I can tell by his face that no one's going to hate life in VK. Will do. So he's Team Jacob. He said, "Y'all cooking with Nolan." I can tell. A cinnamon roll. I'm back. Welcome back. Well, you're not wrong. What does that say on Jasmine's shirt? It says heart. It's written like it's written in like letters and numbers. Gotta go now. If you want to chat, ask for comms or anything, then thanks for stopping through, Chabibit. Hey, Moogle Lord, will Vampire Kills be available in PDF and then for the next campaign? Yeah. So you must be new here. Since you're new here, let me explain it. The first campaign, yes, it's already PDF digital. Like the first campaign for chapter 1, if you missed out on it, or if you want to get buy still back it, I gotta check and see if I can, because you can still do late backing or whatever like that, but you can get Kickstarter's going to charge you a late fee. But yes, there's a digital version of it if you backed it. Digital is $5. It's $5. It's less than a Happy Meal, a McDonald's Happy Meal. It's only $5 if for digital. But if you buy the physical book, you get digital with it for free, a digital PDF of it for free. And as I said before, I already ordered the books. The backers, the pre-order money came in, the funds came in. I already ordered the books, so the books will be here around the 13th or the 20th, around that range. So when the books get here around the range, around the 13th or the 20th, digitals will go out first as I'm fulfilling in the physical books for people who got physical. So yes, digitals will be out around that window between the 13th and the 20th. Digitals will be out and it'll be at everybody who backed digital, and everybody who backed the physical also who will also get digital, so they will get their digital as well. So everybody will get their digitals between the 13th and the 20th. See, like I think I have the same problem when I draw. I go ham. Yeah, I said appreciate you as a black man doing something that's different from what black people do. Speaking of black people, dog, I forgot to talk about this. I was at ZoloCon with my brothers to help promote their striking Kyotes over the weekend that just passed. It's a toy. It was more so a toy convention, and they had some comics and stuff there and t-shirts and stuff. So I was there for striking Kyotes to help them sell some stuff. And I met this black guy. I had my VK stuff there. I sold, and I went there just to go there. I wasn't there to sell VK stuff, but I just bought some stuff there just to bring stuff there. And I sold a couple of tumblers, keychains, and what else? And mugs. But yes, you said Jasmine is into wheat speak. That wraps up the interview. Next one designated for the entire family during the fulfillment stream. Oh, cool, man. Looking forward to it. Is Jasmine a neat? Oh, what's a neat? Is that or hey, what do you mean by that? Yeah, so ZoloCon. It was at King of Prussia. Neat means not employment, education, and training. In case you didn't know, yeah, I never heard of that. I don't want to spoil what Jasmine what she does. You're gonna find out in the book. You're gonna get some hints. You're gonna get some hints about Jasmine. You're gonna get some hints about her. Don't answer discounts. Yeah, it's called ZoloCon. I have told you this already, but you have seen the game Yasuke, a lost descendant. No, I've never seen it. Yeah, so I was at ZoloCon, and this black guy walked by, and he came over, and he said you should have some cards too. Yeah. That's what Vortex said. Yeah, so he came over, and let me see if I can pull it up. So he's like, he kept walking by my table, and he finally came over. He said, "Hey, young brother, like, what's this?" So I told him, like, my name is Brian Blackson. I'm the owner of Venus and Ryan Comics. So I started breaking down. He started asking questions about VK and stuff like that. He said, "Yo, man, it's good seeing some, seeing brothers, seeing black men doing their thing, and doing their business and stuff like that." And he said, "Yo, man, I want to bless y'all brothers, man." So he said, "I want to show y'all something." So let me see something. So let me see. I'll find it. I gotta find it. He said, he said, I got some connections, and I've been in business for X amount of years, been making this amount of money and stuff, and I want to put you onto my connections. I don't want nothing from you guys. I just want to see y'all succeed. So I'm trying to find, here you go. I found it. I'll bring it up in a second for you guys, so you guys can see what he showed me. So he said, I want to show y'all something. So 'cause I showed him my trailer. He loved the trailer and everything. So let me bring this up real quick. All right, so I'm bringing this up. All right, so oh damn, put the wrong thing up. Wait, hold up, wrong screen. Damn it. All right, I put on the wrong screen. All right, cool. All right, let's do it again.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
he showed me this.
son.
Can you guys hear it?
I mean, Mr. Jackson was that dude for real. Back in the day, he bought the whole block ice cream, yo. You don't even do this?
Nah. See, we ain't back in the day. This right here, this is payback for him bumping his guns to 12. So just give him his wings early.
If you scared, dile que tú tienes miedo.
Humans evolved into variants, creating a new species of villains. In the midst of the madness, some remain steadfast, honest, and true.
Yo, don't forget, tomorrow you need to know where the rapper Rick Ross got his name and explain the importance of Gary Webb, formerly of the San Jose Mercury News. Get it done, or a pop quiz is gonna ruin your day.
Man, here's how
He's paying.
Come on, baby, you know I'm right.
Always tell Morehouse, man.
But you can't tell him much.
Now,
Even love had a chance.
Once y'all finish
until
seeing this, we're going to talk about it in a second. So this is what he showed me.
families became casualties of war.
Son, one day you'll be a man.
We're going to talk about this in a second.
A black
We're going to talk about this in a second.
And that means you have to be ready for anything.
A beacon of light united a new breed of heroes from somewhere different. But the quest to save the city became a war to save the world from monsters, magic, and mayhem.
Yeah, so that was pretty much the end of that trailer. So he showed me that. He said, "Yeah, that's just a straight up rip off from the film." Yeah, so he showed it to me and stuff, and he said, "Yeah, man." He said, he went into his phone. Then he said, "Yo, I got a clothing line with my superheroes and stuff." He showed me his clothing line, and then he showed me he got action figures. He got action figures of all the characters and stuff like that. He said, "Yeah, he said, "Yeah, man, like I got a guy who works in the toy business. He got his own company and stuff, and he makes all my action figures and everything." And he said, "Yo, man, it's good to see that you doing your thing and stuff like that. I want to see y'all brothers succeed and stuff." He said, "But I got to ask you a question." So he asked. I said, "What is it?" He said, "So what makes you choose to do anime, like the anime style and stuff?" I was like, "Well, because I like anime." I said, "Well, I like anime." I said, "I grew up with Western comics. and stuff like that in my earlier years, but around my, preteens to always to my adult life, I like anime and stuff like that. He said, yeah, man, he said, it's good and all. He said, let me tell you something, man. He said, yo, I've been working. He said, I've been self-employed for 7 years. He said, my brand has been growing been growing for some time now. He said, I just started my own convention and stuff. Now we have grown 2,000 people that come to my conventions and stuff like that. And man, I've been blessed with a lot of money and stuff like that. And then he said, I wanted to see y'all strive and succeed and stuff like that. And he said the thing was, I had something going on. He said, I've been approached by Paramount Pictures. He said, I've been approached by Netflix and stuff like that, right? I have no idea what you just said, bro. Who is it? Cook? What Cook say? Looking for get that ass banned. So he said by the internet, not a fan of Black Sands. Yeah. So he's like, yeah. He said, I've been approached by Netflix. He said he's been approached by Paramount Pictures and a couple other places, and they was going to give him like $1 million, like over a couple $1 million like a deal for this. And he said, yeah, they came to me. He said, I turned them all down because they want to take my characters and make some of them, part of the LGBTQ community and stuff like that. They wanted to make my characters gay and all this other type of stuff. And he said, when I seen that and what they wanted to do with my characters, he said, fuck no, pretty much. And he said he just went off and did his own thing and stuff. Yeah. He said, wow, really? This got him approached by Netflix? Because do you know why? Think where we at right now. We're in the area of wokeness and stuff like that. This would work perfectly for Netflix. And if they take it over, they're going to want changes done to it. So when they came to him, they was going to make changes to it. They wanted to put gay characters. They wanted to put gay characters and stuff in it. Said, take the bag and make a new series. He said, take the bag. He said, take the bag and make a new series. This nigga dumb. Yeah, he was supposed to do something with Kevin Hart, and yeah, trust me, Netflix would give him an air. They want content bad. So yeah, they just want, and he turned it down because he said they was gonna make his character. They wanted some LGBTQ representation and all this other type of stuff. So he turned it down and said, yeah, he said, man, take that few million. Yeah, so yeah, look what they did to She-Ra. So he believed in his brand so much, so he went out and did his own, and now he's making a lot of money. He may not be making millions, but he's making thousands and thousands of dollars. So he's better. He's doing his own thing. He's building himself up there. So I understand that. So then this is where he lost me. Yeah. So he was like, he said, yeah, man. So he said, I've been behind closed doors and stuff. And he said, yo, man. So I understand that you like that anime stuff and stuff. He said, but man, he said, yo, man, you gotta understand, like you as a black man, you as a black man doing anime, the Japanese don't fuck with us. The Japanese would close the door on you. Like, and you sit there drawing in their style and drawing your characters that look Asian and look white and stuff and whatever like that. He started going on a tangent about that. And he was saying that you need to make your characters look like us. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, because the Japanese not going to let you in. Say, yeah, there's only 2 brothers right now that got a Japanese studio in there, but they're outliers and stuff like that. The Japanese don't want no black man, taking their culture or using their culture and drawing anime and stuff like that and stuff. So I see what you're doing, it looks good and stuff like that, but you need to make your characters look like us and look like you and stuff like that. So so after that, so he said, listen, he said, my toy guy is here. So he walked over, he introduced him to the white dude who he had his toys, he had his table where all his toys that he made. He said, yo, here's my guy right here, man. He like me and him been working together for like 7 years and stuff. He does my product line. And he said, so he introduced me to the white boy. The white boy gave me his card. He said, yo, man, whenever you ready and stuff, you can call me, we can talk about it and stuff like that. So I can do your whole line of your characters and stuff and action figures. And then the black boy came back to me and he was like, listen, man, he was saying that all the connections that I have, I can plug you onto my connections so you can blow up way bigger than where you at now or whatever. But he said, I'm not going to hound you down. If you want to get in touch with me, you got my number, you got my card. Just call me whenever you're ready, and we can get some deals happening and stuff like that. So I get what Manny's saying though. So I was like, so what I said was so the thing was, yeah, I understand what he's saying, but guess what? I'm not everybody else. Because he said he wanted to do anime. But when he got into the industry and stuff like that, and what he was told, he didn't do it. I'm not like everybody else. You're not going to tell me what I can't do. You're not going to tell me what I can't achieve and what I can't do because of the color of my skin. I don't give a fuck what anybody think. I created Venus Orion Comics out of my passion and things that I want to do. And I'm damn sure not going to let nobody stop me from achieving what I want to achieve because of the color of my skin. I don't put those obstacles in my way. My parents didn't tell me that I couldn't do anything because I'm black and that there's roadblocks and people putting shit in my way because I'm black. No. He wanted to try anime, but he didn't pursue it was because of what he was told. That's him. But this is me. I want to draw. I want my characters in a certain style because that's the style that I want. Or whatever. And like I said, he's catering to a demographic. He's only catering to black people. My characters is to resonate with anybody. Anybody, I don't care what color you are. If you see Young Rav, you'll be able to find Young Rav. You'll be able to find yourself in Young Rav. If you notice my campaign, you notice I never mentioned the skin color of the Draven brothers. They're just vampire hunters. My campaign, if you look at my Kickstarter campaign, I never once mentioned that they were black. I never sold VK on blackness. I never sold them on their skin color. I never sold it on their race. You know what I'm saying? So Venus Orion Comics, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. I don't care what skin color you are. If you like the work that I have, you see the potential in it, welcome on board. You know what I'm saying? But he's only catering to a black demographic. You can see by his content. His content is hood shit. I don't fuck with that. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? This is not me at all. And that's the thing when it comes to black creatives. Everything is Rick Ross. Everything's about rap, hip hop, and all the type of stuff. When it comes to black, especially when it comes to superheroes, or it talks about black struggle and stuff. Only black people resonate with that. I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Peter Parker is white. I'm not white, but I can resonate with Peter Parker and his struggles. You know what I'm saying? There's Captain America. I like all these characters because I'm able to resonate with them. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with just resonating with a demographic of people. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're only going to get from that demographic of people and nothing more. You don't go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't make my stories in mind of what demographic I want to hit. No, these stories I have in mind, I make these stories for myself. And I just put them out there and just share with everybody else. And if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just catering to black. I'm not making my Venus Orion Comics a black thing. It's a comic book thing that everybody can pick up and read. You know what I'm saying? Is there someone that get on? They're giving your last name. Going to get on you for this one. Giving your last name, catering on the only one doing LA and everyone else. Yeah, and then you said if your work get approached by Netflix and any streaming company, be a boss. Never cater to the And like I said, if I can't be on a consultant board, if I was ever approached by Netflix or anything for like a deal, if I can't be be hands on with it, then I ain't selling. I'm not selling the license. I'm not putting selling the license for animated series and stuff. If I can't be hands on part of the process, because you're not fucking with my characters. You're not making them gay, trans, non-binary, and girl bossing for no reason and shit like that. Not or emasculating my characters. No, you're not doing none of that shit. So you either gonna have me on board or not, or you ain't getting shit. That's how I'm rolling with that. But yeah, he like that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm going for and stuff like that. He was saying that I should switch up and make it more geared towards blacks only and shit like that. What? I'm like, look. sorry to tell you, like, no, like this anime, this Asian style drawing or whatever you want to call it, or whatever. I'm sticking with it. I like the style, and I'm not going to change that shit or whatever like that. I don't give a fuck what people may think. Like, this is what I want to do. No one's going to stop me from doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that gets me mad. That's why I appreciate. That's why I appreciate what you're doing. It's not stereotypical. Yeah, that's the thing that gets me. That's why I can't get into a lot of black cartoons or black art and black art and stuff, because it's one, we go into stereotypical territory, and if you read one, you read them all. It's always about the black experience. They can't just be superheroes, or they can't just be they can't go on a sci-fi adventure. It always has to be tied to Africa, or it gotta be tied to Egypt, or gotta be tied that we were once king and queens and shit like that. Like, it's always that. You don't really have a variety. It's always the same shit, and that's just not what I'm into. And like I said, there's room for that, but that's not what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to switch my gears or whatever like that. So you either fuck with my stuff or you don't. It's just that simple. So naturally, they will turn your product into propaganda. They actually designed a ton of black and Hispanic characters. There's an error for Latino. That was a fucking accident. I just designed what I thought was cool. Yeah. It makes sense for them to buy out any upcoming artists to control the field of propaganda. The Boondocks managed to do it, so why can't us? Yeah. Any projects? For Fat Albert, Boondocks didn't go to Netflix road. That's why. And we fucks with each other. Yeah. So and that's the thing. Like, so when he got into that, when he started getting to, and I understand, like he's pro-black, so I understand that that narrative and stuff like that. He loves everything black, and black is everything. Black is better. So I understand that. I know how to communicate and deal with people like that. But no, I'm not changing anything. I'm not letting nobody dictate any of my stuff, any of my creations to fit them. Basically, that's the get rich scheme. Make some not as shit, and they'll buy you out to turn into that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, nope, I'm not falling into that. So my novel takes place in high fantasy world with Dungeons and Dragons, elves, swords, and magic. Big up Black Sands. And Black Sands, I couldn't get into that either. It was something I just wasn't into. Remember, don't use negative stereotypes. Thanks, Lord, for helping me with my order. Oh man, look, bro. Don't even mention it, man. Don't even mention it. Don't even mention it at all. I got you. But yeah, I was not expecting to stay up this late. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the stream, guys. I hope you guys had a good stream tonight. We got a lot accomplished. Thanks, Cook, once again, bro, for the interview questions. You a good interviewer, bro. Is there a rat? Said, but don't forget, Brian, they can buy you out of a series with a big bag of money that you can then use to make 100 new series and stuff like that. Can't buy you. Yeah, I appreciate the guys, especially Cook, man. Like, your interview questions are fucking good, bro. Like, you got me thinking and shit. Like, damn, that's a good fucking question. I like that. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be streaming again this week. So stay tuned for some more streams. I haven't decided which day, but there will be more streams. Like I said, I'm stepping up a game a bit more, so there will be more streams and stuff like that. So don't put a price tag on your soul. Amen to that, bro. Yep. So yeah, you guys have a good stream, and so Rush Hour is full of negative stereotypes. I love that shit. Yeah, well, it's comedy. Comedy is all about that. Damn straight, and it sucks. So yeah, man. So you guys have a good night, and I'll be seeing you Game Fiends later. Peace out.